Hey Gemini, and you're very welcome to your additional April 2019 messages for you guys. There is another reading of free also on the channel, so you're welcome to go and check that out if you haven't done so already. So Gemini and Sun, Moon rising, and anybody else guided here. This is messages and guidance, what Spirit would like you to know, what they need you to know, what they want you to know. So the Five of Pentacles is coming up as your energy or the heart of the matter, and what's crossing you is the Fool. So let's see what's in your conscious mind. The Page of Wands, so a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new experience here, but it's a learning. There's something that you are learning here. What's the underlining influence? The Eight of Swords, past influence. The Seven of Wands, and then what's coming, what's the approaching energies for you guys. The Eight of Wands, and whoa, a lot of scattered energy, maybe a lot of things that you had to negotiate, or the Ten of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. So there is a need here to make a head over heart decision. Some of you may be making a very significant decision around love in your lives, and you need to actually use your logic mind here. But if because this does represent Gemini and Mercury, so if you're using too much of logic, you need to then start using your heart space energy to make decisions. So there's a polarity here, and there's also the balance needed where you need to bring logic and your heart into alignment. Head and heart alignment needs to take place. So let's see. So your energy is the Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be experiencing some lack or disappointment or letdown. There could also be issues around your health. So be mindful of your health in April 2019, that you're not burning the candle at both ends here. But there is a feeling of you need to look and ask for assistance. Okay, you don't have to do everything by yourself. You don't have to have the whole world upon your shoulders, and there are always supportive organizations or charity or friends or family that you can connect with that can give you this support. But I do feel like that there is a sense of loss, or a sense of just not feeling yourself here. And the Five of Pentacles does represent like that feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, or maybe you had to take a decision here to cut your losses and walk away. So what's crossing you is the Fool energy. So the Fool, I'm not sure what's going on astrologically with Uranus, guys. It is or it is in Taurus, but I don't know. I don't think it's going retrograde or anything, but there is significant energies around Uranus, so you could definitely check out. Guys, I've recommended this before. Uranus transited into Taurus for the next 7 years. This cycle is going to impact an area of your life, and definitely go check out If you're interested, it will give you great insight. What house this Uranus transit is going to be affecting in the next 7 years. And I definitely feel it could be got to do with finally leaving, cutting your losses and moving on here, because you are being challenged by your fate. Okay, so if you're having, if there's some unexpected events here that is out of your control, that you didn't foresee, that makes you feel disappointed or let down in some way, your challenge in the month of April is to continue to have faith in the process, continue to have faith that everything happens for a reason in our lives. And when things don't work out, no matter how painful or a difficult pill to swallow at the time, it's ultimately for our highest good. And you need to also make sure that you're not focusing too much on the material world, that you are actually taking the time to go within and trust your intuition, because a new beginning wants to take place, but you might be fearing or doubting or not believing that you deserve this new beginning. Okay, so the underlining energy is the Ace of Swords. So what this is telling you that there is a feeling of, like, I feel like you think that you're trapped, but you're not. There is some difficult choices and decisions that you have to make, because I do feel with the Lovers card, that it is really that you need to have a heart and head alignment. But also, if your heart, or if you've been taken advantage of, then you need to use your logic, guys. Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury, highly intellectual, but you will always have that duality within you. So it's important to find the balance. So we have 2 8s, guys. So the universe is screaming at you in the month of April to ground your energy, to get a more practical approach to the situation, to not over analyze or overthink things, to just go with your gut. Okay, your first reaction is the right reaction, and your first instinct is the right instinct here. And this situation will be different for all of you guys. So there's 2 8s here, and so wherever you feel trapped, or there, if there is some issues around your health, make sure that you're paying attention to your physical body here. Definitely, because there's signals. That's where your gut will give you a reaction within your body. So if something doesn't feel right, go with that energy, guys. Okay, trust that energy. So it's time for you now to really to understand that the restrictions within your mindset is what's holding you back. And that is, if you think that you can't do something out of fear of hurting somebody or letting somebody down, ultimately, if somebody feels let down or left out in the cold, as long as you're being very honest and loving in terms of your communication and letting people know why a situation is not working out any longer, then you won't feel so restricted around making the best decision for you, because we can feel guilt, and we can feel like that we're letting other people down when we're making decisions that are ultimately in our own best interest. But it's not being selfish. You're doing this here because you really do want to have this new experience. There is a learning phase, and new opportunities available to you, and you're very much focused on experiencing things that you have not experienced before, going on an adventure, having this freedom to choose the direction in which you want your life to go in. So with the Seven of Wands being in the past position, this is you raising your vibration and setting your standards and drawing a line in the sand here. So don't allow people, don't back down, okay? If somebody is trying to guilt trip you, or somebody is trying to take advantage of you in finances, or in your career, in any area of your life, don't allow that to happen. Remember the lessons that you have learned, and how you've learned to shield and protect your energies, how you've learned to not accept the other people's opinions as gospel. So what other people want and need from you is a constant demand upon your time, and this can drain your energy. But you need to understand, in order for you to give, you must first give to yourself. In order for you to be there, present 100% for your family, for your children, for your friends, you need to be there for yourself. So remember the work that you have put in so far, and continue to protect your energies, and don't engage with drama or conflict. Let those people off to do their own thing. You don't want anything got to do with that energy, and that's what I feel. We have two major arcanas, guys, and you are being challenged here to take a leap of faith, to have trust in the universe, to have trust in the divine plan, and whatever is happening for you guys, it's ultimately going to, like Sagittarius had this very prominent in their reading, guys, that everything is going to turn out for their best interest. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have Sagittarian energy in your chart, I would recommend checking out that reading. But somebody, I feel, is trying to guilt trip you in doing things, and having an experience that is what you truly want. So you're following your heart here. And as we move forward, we have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So you're no longer people pleasing. So everything that has been up in the air, a lot of things need to be grounded. You need to ground your energy. You need to refocus upon your priorities and how to move forward. So there could be a lot of communication. There can be documents, travel here indicated. But when I see the Eight of Wands, it does represent scattered energy here for me now. So there could be a lot of things happening all at once that you need to navigate. But it's important for you to understand that you have now realized, because we have wands everywhere, guys. We have Seven of Wands, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands. So we have fire, earth, air. There's no water. So I do feel like that you absolutely need to get in touch with your heart chakra here, that your mind is on overdrive, and that's there could be somebody trying to like trip you up in some way. But with the Eight of Wands, with the eight, nine, I can't talk. The Ten of Wands, you're no longer taking on, like the 10 of Wands would represent like you're taking on more than your fair share. You're taking on all of the responsibilities that are not fair on you, and that's what causes the imbalance. Are you feeling like that you're being, it's like you're feeling like you're flying, and you can't really ground that energy. But I do feel like this is a positive energy. So by the time we get to the end of April, there is going to be a realization that you deserve to follow your heart, and you deserve to do things that are in your highest good. And like, never mind the naysayers or the people that will try and challenge you in that, because they expect things from you. So you're now wiping off the plate, and you're lightening your load, and you're no longer just going to be there in order to people please. So let's see. Me 1 second, guys. I just want to get a sup of my green tea. So let's see what additional messages are coming out. This is the Archangel Power Tarot cards, guys. So the Two of Gabriel, which is the Two of Pentacles. So make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is impossible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Absolutely highlighting the Page of Wands. So go for it, guys. Go for it. Absolutely go for it. Like don't allow fear, or the fear of the being left out in the cold, or the fear of things not working out. Don't let that fear hold you back, because you're being challenged to have faith. And absolutely wonderful energy, guys. Or sorry, this is not the Two of Pentacles. This is the Two of Wands. Sorry, guys. So absolutely, as it says, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is impossible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So you could be definitely aligning with a fire sign, aligning with an Aquarian who is very, very different, very unique person here, and that's actually igniting this passion and drive to experience new things. And travel, if travel comes up, don't make sure, guys, that you're dotting all of your I's and you're crossing all of your T's when it comes to documents and contracts. And make sure that you're checking in with your heart that it is the right thing for you. And if you have a spontaneous opportunity, don't allow other people's demands on you to prevent you from these new experiences. Okay, you're entitled to have time for yourself. So now we have the Four of Cups, guys. So seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Yes, I did say to you guys that it did feel like that you're kind of not listening to your heart, because you're on your mind is on overdrive. And I can understand, guys, if Mercury energy really affects you, because you're ruled by Mercury. So definitely connect with your heart here, and make the decisions based upon your heart. Because as I said at the beginning of the reading, if you're using your logic mind too much to make decisions in your life, well, then you're just doing it to go with the energy. Then you're just doing what you have to do in order to please everybody else. But where do you come into it? And the Eight of Wands again, guys. So we have the Eight of Wands twice. Okay, so it says a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So pay attention to communications, guys, and there could be very wonderful opportunities. There could be a spark of passion and an ignition of two souls coming together here. So if that does occur, don't allow fear to hold you back. Go with your heart. I do feel like that's the message for you guys in April for Gemini, to go with your heart here. So time heals. You have been through a challenging time, but the healing has already started. So the Seven of Wands, remember I told you guys, remember the boundaries that you have learned to create. Remember not to get engaged with conflict or drama, and to understand that as I said, the challenges are over. You have now realised that you're not just going to take on all of the responsibilities. Everything shouldn't be falling upon your shoulders. And if you're experiencing tension in your head or upon your shoulders, that's telling you that you're thinking too much and you're taking on too much. So let's see additional message for you guys. Card cutting, yes. It's time to cut the cards with your situation and move on. The angels will assist you. So call in Archangel Michael to cut the cards that attach you to negative people, negative situations, negative mindsets, and also extend this energy to cut the cards that are occurring in this lifetime and past lifetimes when it comes to people that are no longer in alignment with your highest good. Archangel Michael will help you do that, and your angels also. So confused or indecisive, you cannot choose the wrong path. The answer is already in your intuition. And as I said to you guys, with the Fool energy being your challenge, and I said a moment ago, the universe is screaming at you to trust your intuition and your first instincts. Your first gut instinct is going to be right. So don't allow fear or doubt to second guess yourself. Don't second guess yourself, your vibrational body, and make sure that you're in touch with your emotions. Here, guys, very, very important. So one more card from the Divine Light. Oh, sorry, guys. Guiding your path. So you are absolutely being guided. So trust that 100%. Have trust, have faith. And it's through the difficult times that's when our faith and our trust is really called for more than anything. So it says you are being guided on your path. Your desires will come true. So Gemini, we will leave it there. But what I will say is it's very important for you to honor your emotions and to follow your heart and get that head and heart alignment. Take the opportunities and the adventures and the new experiences as a way for you to grow and learn and embrace your soul, embrace your inner child here, guys. So I hope that you have a wonderful April and look after yourselves and be very, very kind and loving to yourself.